Hey, welcome to this video. Back to some handheld stuff. I'm in the forest, took a walk, and I thought, hey, this is a good topic for today's video. And the topic is why you are good enough. And it seems to me like there's lots of people who walk around thinking that they're not good enough, that there's some problem with them, that there's something that they need to fix, that they need to achieve X, Y, Z in order to be good enough. And so let's look at this presupposition that you can be good enough. Because what I want to say is that you can't be good enough. Because good enough is a standard that is made up. In which regard are you good enough? So let's say, for example, I take this tree behind me. Well, is that tree good enough? Well, I don't know. We can look at it, it's going up, looks fairly tall. So if you look at the height, is it good enough? Well, I'm sure there's trees that grow higher. If you look at the width, well, it doesn't look that wide. I mean, redwood forests, they're fucking humongous. Is it good enough in that way? No. So you see, it always depends on the standard that you're setting. And often those standards are completely unconscious. You don't actually know what you're referring to when you say, I don't feel like I'm good enough. In what regard? In what regard? But more important than in what regard is actually realizing that that is made up. It is actually made up, that standard. It's like I say this tree is not good enough because it's not wide enough. Well, I have to have an idea in mind that I have to compare the tree in order to know whether it's good enough or not. And if it doesn't fit that standard, then it's not good enough. But that good enough standard is a thought, is an idea. There's nothing real about that. There's nothing real about that, and that's a huge thing. Because we believe that because I have a thought and a belief and an idea about what it means to be good enough, that it's real. But that's not the case. Because you can think anything you want. You can change the standard and suddenly you're good enough. Suddenly you're the master of the universe. And just because it's a social norm doesn't mean that it's the truth. Social norms are a bunch of ideas that we agree on, and that's it. So you can't be good enough because it's made up. It's not concrete. It's not real. It's absolutely bullshit. There's no truth to whether you're good enough or not good enough. Anyways, I know this is not a very long video, but I thought I'd keep my videos a bit shorter for a bit and give it some thought. I mean, when you get off this video, actually think about what are you comparing yourself to? Does that actually make sense? And beyond that, can you actually see that it is made up? Listen, it is made up. It's thin air, not even that. It's not touchable. And often we suffer because we are comparing ourselves to something that has no substance, nothing to it, absolutely nothing to it. You can also say you're good enough and not good enough at the same time, and that would be as true. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you liked it, click the like button. You can subscribe if you want to. You can share it with your friends, and I'm looking forward to see you on the next video. Take care.